Hello, my name is Heather and I'm an oil painter and a mixed media artist. Today I'm going to be art journaling in my altered book. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will for future art videos, and let's get right to it. So here is today's spread. It's so cute. I used a paper doll, napkins, stamps, all different kinds of things, and toilet paper rolls. Believe it or not, I am going to show you how to create this spread. So the first thing you need is 2 toilet paper rolls. And you're going to flatten those out the best that you can. And let me show you how I have it set up. I have 4 pages glued on the right, 4 pages glued on the left, and then another additional 4 pages on the left in front of that, if that makes sense. And we're going to put Mod Podge all over the right page. Then we're going to lay our toilet paper rolls down and put Mod Podge over them, and then Mod Podge on the left side. Close that up. Press down on it really good. And then close the book. And then you could lay like something heavy on it, a rice bag, a couple other books. And do that for until the glue dries, at least for a good hour. So the next step is I have a cereal box, and I have cut this down to the size of one of my book pages, and I'm just going to do simple collage. And I am using Tim Holtz Wildflower Pack. Okay, so here is the cereal box, and then I just took it to my sewing machine and I sewed around the edges of it, and that's going to go on the right page. But right now I'm going to work on the left side. So I have some magazines pages that I just cut up in squares, and I'm going to put that down as my first layer. And I'm putting that down with Mod Podge. Okay, so the next step is I am going to cover this page with white gesso. Then get just a piece of a magazine and lay it down flat over the page, over that white gesso, and then pull it up. Look at how cool that is. Look at all that really nice texture. And you're going to want this to be completely dry before you go to the next step. Okay, now I'm just going to add a little color, and I'm using my watercolors. And I just got a piece of Ziploc bag, and I'm taking a little bit of yellow and water, and I'm putting it on the Ziploc bag. And then I'm just going to lay it over the page. And it just gives you some cool little marks. I actually end up covering a lot of this up, but I didn't take it out because I wanted you to see the process. And sometimes we do things in mixed media that we don't see, and that's okay. And you want that layer to be really dry before you move to the next step. Now I have this beautiful napkin, and I'm just going to rip off the back layers. And definitely save the backs of your napkins because you can use those to stamp on. There's lots of cool things you can do with that. So don't throw those away or waste them because you can use them for other projects. Now you're going to put down some Mod Podge. And then you're going to lay the napkin down. And then do another layer of Mod Podge on top of the napkin. Then make sure that this layer is really dry before we go to the next step. Now get your cereal box and some Fabri-Tac glue, and we're going to glue this on the other side. And I'm just using some clips to hold it down until the glue dries a little bit. Okay, so the next step is I am taking some Tim Holtz paper and I'm just going to collage kind of around, make a border of the napkin. Okay, and then I'm going to get out my vintage photo and I'm going to ink around the edges. And then I have this Tim Holtz frame, which comes like in a pack. And then I have this precious little bunny doll that I purchased on Etsy, and I will leave that link. This lady has the coolest little dolls. And I just put the doll kind of inside the frame and then glued it around it so that it would stay. And I'm just going to glue this down with some Fabri-Tac glue. That little bunny girl, not the sweetest. I just love it. Okay, so then the next step is I have a Tracy Fox label that I'm going to put on with some art glitter glue. And then I have this beautiful stamp. Actually, I'm going to be putting on 2 stamps. One has a couple of really beautiful birds and one has a butterfly on it. So sweet. And then I'm going to use some Tim Holtz sticker words to put on my label. And it says, "No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart." Okay, so the next step is to make the tags to go into our pockets that we made from toilet paper rolls. And I'm just going to do some Tim Holtz paper collaging on the front. And then on the back, I'm going to use coffee dyed paper scraps and cover them so they can be journaling cards. And here is my spread. Here are the little tags that I made. I sewed around them and added some sari silk. They're just little collaged tags that go into our 2 toilet paper roll pockets, which I think is clever. I hope this inspires you to create in your altered book. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will for future art videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!